A very warm welcome to the channel. It's great to be back. Maybe you're thinking of buying a Ninja Woodfire Grill, or hopefully you already own one. If you fall into either of these categories, then hopefully you're in the right place. What is on the menu today? Some lovely juicy pulled pork. If you're new to the Ninja Grill, this is a great way to get you started. I'm keeping this as simple as I can today, but the results are still top drawer for minimal effort. Smoking meat doesn't get any easier. Just bang it on the grill, hit the button and leave it to it. Okay, let's waste no time and get straight into it. We'll start by making a nice and easy dry rub for our pork, and the next is optional, but I'll be making a quick and simple mop sauce. This rub is nice and easy. Let's start by adding 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 3 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, and finally 1 heaped tablespoon of smoked paprika. Combine everything well and that's it, your dry rub is done. This will be enough to liberally coat a 2 kilo or 4.4 pounds joint. Cover until you're ready to use. Okay, for the mop sauce, we'll use this to baste the joint during cooking. Start by adding 300 ml of apple cider vinegar, followed by about 3 teaspoons of our dry rub, a good splash of Worcestershire sauce, and a dash of honey. Mix well. This will keep in your fridge for about a month. Okay, the star of the show, this is a good slab of pork shoulder. It weighs in at 2 kilos or 4.4 pounds. If it comes with the rind attached, I do recommend that you remove this. You can keep this and make some lovely pork scratchings. I recommend that you remove this because it makes the smoke difficult to penetrate the meat. Next, it's time to trim up. We all know that fat equals flavour, but the really hard stuff won't render down during cooking and will be very unpleasant to eat. Have a look over your joint and remove as required. It's a little bit of prep, but it'll make all the difference to the end result. You can trim the fatty edges at the end of the cooking process. The next stage is purely optional, but I do like to add a binder. Here I'm using a little bit of American mustard. This will help the dry rub stick to the pork. Be careful not to use too much though, because everything will taste of mustard. Brush both sides of the pork. Now all that's left to do is add our pre-made rub. If your pork weighs 2 kilos or 4.4 pounds, you should just about use all of the pre-made rub. Of course, if you'd prefer to use your choice of shop bought rub, that's absolutely fine. Cover both sides and the edges of the pork and that's it, we're just about ready to go. I'll be monitoring the temperatures today with a Bluetooth meter probe. If you're slow smoking meat, I think these are essential. If you're thinking of purchasing one of these, I'll leave my affiliate Amazon link in the video description. Thank you. Next, it's time to set up the woody. Today my pellets of choice are apple mash. Let's fill up the hopper. You'll need to refill this once or twice during the cook. The pork is waiting. We're going to select smoker mode and a guide time of 3 hours. Set the smoke temp to 120 degrees C. Click start and that's it. We are off. One hour has passed and it's time for a quick mop. I did this 3 times throughout the cook. Try not to open your Ninja too often or you'll lose all that good smoke. Be as quick as you can. Two hours in now and it's time to refill the hopper. 3 hours in now and my meter probe is stating the pork is at 70 degrees Celsius. Double checking now with an instant read thermometer. It's absolutely spot on and it looks almost good enough to eat now, but hey, we've got a little bit more waiting to do yet. This does look though absolutely incredible. For the final stage of cooking, this is optional, but you can wrap your pork tightly in a double layer of foil. Now cook until the pork reaches an internal temperature of 95 degrees C. This took an extra 90 minutes. And this is the end result. Just look at that bark. We need to rest our pork for a little bit, but I can't resist trying a burnt end. Oh my gosh. You should try a bit too, because you've earned it. After you finish scoffing your burnt end sample, wrap your pork in a double layer of foil. This needs to rest for at least an hour to let those juices chill, rest and redistribute. Trust me, the wait will be more than worth it. The wait is finally over and it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labour. Shred that joint with a couple of forks. You know, I actually can't believe the results you get from this Ninja Woodfire Grill for such little effort. The main thing is you're not constantly regulating the temperature like you are a traditional barbecue. So if you'd rather just close the lid, chill and let the machine get on with it, the Ninja is definitely an option for smoking meat. Now what you do with this pork is entirely up to you as it's so versatile. The most popular use of course is pork sandwiches mixed with your favourite barbecue sauce, but of course where I'm from they're pork cobs, mate. You could go Mexican and make some gorgeous burritos, tacos or carnitas. But my favourite is some gorgeous dirty loaded fries. Either way, I really do hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching. I hope you give this one a try. Remember to like, subscribe and all those other cool YouTube things and help me reach 10,000 subscribers. I'll see you next time.